Hello YouTube, I've been tagged again. So today I'm going to show you my 5 items kit for zombie apocalypse. This was a really fun thing to do, and it got me thinking. I had a long time to think about it, because it's not as easy as it seems. So first, let's set the premises. Something bad happened. The cities are no longer safe. So you have to go out from the city. And because of the zombie and everything, there is no civilization to go back to. So you are out for a long time. Now, if you have 5 items with you, why don't you have 10 items? And if you have 10, why don't you have 20 or 50 or whatever? So the tag is not very, I don't know, logical, but it's a good exercise. It's a good exercise because you have to decide what items are more important to have when you are out. So here are my 5. First of all, I think it's very important that you can secure a mobile, easy to set up, and comfortable shelter. Because if you don't have a good shelter, you are not going to get much rest. You can go without resting for, I don't know, a couple of days or a week or so. But on longer term, you will need to get rested. So this is why I think it's very important to be able to set up a shelter quickly and to be able to move it if it's necessary. So this is why I choose my first 2 items, the poncho and the wool blanket. Both of them provides me with good shelter, and also I can wear them on the move. So the poncho will keep me dry. It doesn't matter if I'm moving, or like here I set up a kind of tarp thing, and the wool blanket also provides me with warmth even in winter, no matter if I'm moving or I'm resting. So the poncho and the wool blanket are my first 2 items. The third item is my knife. I choose a knife for general use, not a big knife. And I know many of you think of a bigger blade when you consider longer periods of time spent out in the woods. But for me, this is enough. And I'd rather have this one because I can use it to almost everything. I can do general carving, I can skin animals, I can build traps, I can make wedges and big baton for splitting wood if it's necessary. I can carve bow drills to light a fire. I can cut quite thick pieces of wood, and so on. So for me, this is the knife to have, again, on longer periods of time. Because on shorter periods of time, I think I'd rather have my tomahawk. Why? Because a tomahawk will provide me with a quicker shelter and firewood, and on short periods of time I will need shelter and firewood, and probably I will not need so much carving and smaller tasks. But on longer periods of time, the smaller tasks are very important. So this is why I choose this knife. My fourth item is my teapot. For me, this teapot is very, very important. Using it, I can purify the drinking water, I can cook in it, I can get drinking water from sea, from salt water, because I can improvise a still-like device. I can carry around things in it. Let's see, like tinder or berries or something similar that I can collect on the road. Now, a good alternative to this one is a metal bottle. You know, the one with the wide mouth. But I still prefer this because it needs a smaller and cooler fire to boil the water, because it's not very tall, you see, and it's easier to clean inside and also easier to cook in it. But it does have a disadvantage. You cannot transport water in it because there is no way to really close it. So if I choose this one, and I do, one of the first things that I'll have to do is to find a way to carry water. And finally, my fifth item is my fire steel. Because fire is important, and even if I have my knife, so I can light a fire with the bow drill method, bow drill method is hard to use, and you need the right kind of wood, you need the right conditions, and if you are cold and you need a fire quickly, this is a much better way to start a fire. So these are my 5 items that I'd like to have with me in case of zombie apocalypse: the poncho, the wool blanket, the knife, the teapot, and the fire steel. Well, there are 2 things that I'll have to get quickly. One is a walking stick. I can carve one, so no problem here. I'd like a thick, solid, hardwood one, because I can use it obviously as a walking stick. I can use it to put up this shelter. You know, instead of the tree, I can put the walking stick, and I can use it as a weapon against animals or zombies. And the second thing that I'll have to do quickly is to find a way to carry water. Now there are water containers, plastic ones, almost everywhere. So the probability to find one is very high. But even if I don't find a plastic bottle, I can make a water container. I can use bark from trees, like birch bark. I can use logs, and with and blowing on the coal I can hollow them. I can use clay to make a vessel of some sort. I can use animal skin and pine pitch to waterproof it. I can use animal guts to carry water. Until then I can use the poncho to carry water because it is waterproof. Or I can use the sack that holds the poncho. So I think I can manage carrying water. Another thing that I want to show you today is how to carry everything. So, to carry things around, put everything in the middle of the blanket. I will add the water canteen and some other stuff just to make it bulkier. And take two opposite corners. And now just make a simple knot. Okay. Like this. Okay, now take the other two corners and make a knot here. This is it. Instead of this knot, you can tie it with a piece of string, or you can use a blanket pin and so on. So, this is my 5 items kit for zombie apocalypse. I hope you like it. Bye bye.